Top 7 Best Solo Soundbar in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. LG S-Keith Soundbar. The LG S-Keith sits elegantly and compactly beneath your TV and delivers a clean, detailed, and open sound, even if it is getting a bit long in the tooth now. While you have to treat the LG S-Keith Dolby Atmos claims with something of a pinch of salt due to its lack of real sound channels and a slightly reticent subwoofer, plus there's just one HDMI, it still has plenty to offer for its money. In our test, we found its Dolby Atmos processing manages to deliver a wall of sound that has genuine height to it, as well as width. Helicopters flying overhead or volcanic rocks hurtling through the air actually do sound like they're in the sky above the main soundtrack action. It supports lots of sources, it looks attractive, it sounds more powerful than it looks, and it's just as adept with music as it is with movies. And on Soundbar display and Google Assistant compatibility make it easy to use, too. Great value rounds off the package nicely, ensuring there's a good deal to be here. Number 6. Bowers & Wilkins Panorama 3. This sleek-looking soundbar offers 3.12 channels of cinematic sound, Dolby Atmos support, and lots of control options, including a touch-sensitive panel on the bar itself. In our test, we found the audio performance to be engrossing, punchy, and dynamic, without sacrificing the natural and coherent sound Bowers is known for. The soundstage is wide and spacious, although we felt the Dolby Atmos feature could be more convincing. You don't get the same sense of height that you get from Sennheiser's Ambio soundbar or a pair of overhead speakers. Still, the Atmos performance is still noticeable, and the soundbar sounds just as good for music as it does for movies. With Spotify Connect, AirPlay 2, and Bluetooth. With aptX Adaptive, you've got plenty of connectivity options, too. You'll be able to hook the Panorama 3 up to a multi-room system with Bowers and Wilkins Zeppelin, Formation, or other Panorama speakers, but this feature is coming via a software update, so we weren't able to test it for ourselves. It's a shame there's no HDMI pass-through, but that's a small bugbear for a soundbar that's so feature-rich. Number 5. Sonos Beam Gen 2. If you're tight on space, the Sonos Beam Gen 2 is the best soundbar you can buy. Its compact size means it will easily slot beneath your TV, whether you pop it on a TV stand or mount it to your wall, and a sleek design means it won't look out of place with your decor. It's compact enough to work with 32-inch TV, just about, but it's a perfect fit with 40-inch TV up to 50-inch TV. It improves on the company's original Sonos Beam soundbar with virtual Dolby Atmos, HDMI ER compatibility, and a refreshed design. While it doesn't have the up-firing tweeters necessary for true Dolby Atmos, and as a result, we found the sonic height isn't as impressive as the Sonos Arc. The Sonos Beam Gen 2 boasts a wide soundstage and an immersive audio performance. It's very detailed, impressively dynamic for switching between loud and quiet suddenly, and is just as good with music as it is with movies. In fact, you can stream music to it over Wi-Fi, AirPlay 2, or Sonos' own wireless system. And it works as a smart speaker. It has Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant built in. You can choose which. Number 4. Samsung HW-Q800A. The Samsung Q800 is a superb package for getting Dolby Atmos sound that you can really feel. If you don't have space for rear speakers, and also if you don't want to spend too much money. It's not too big either. It's a good size for TV of 48 inches and up. It has actual up-firing drivers, giving it more convincing height than soundbars without it. And it spreads sound left and right expertly to add real width. And the bass is meaty and full, and really gives you the home theater experience you want without taking over the room. It has some extra tricks for new Samsung TV owners too. If you're able to combine it with the sound optimization features of the new Q70 or higher Samsung TV, you can get even bigger and clearer sound. That said, our test proved the Q800 is good enough on its own. It provides you with room-filling sound that's wonderfully immersive. It's precise, powerful, and dynamic enough to ensure that you feel the full weight of every one of its available 3.12 channels. But as an added bonus, you can add wireless rear speakers later if you're ready to upgrade. Number 3. Samsung HW-Q950A. While the number of audio channels a home cinema sound system has isn't everything, it certainly helps. It's fair to say, then, that Samsung's HWQ950, a soundbar, hits the ground running by delivering no less than 16 separate channels of sound. It sounds particularly amazing when it comes to watching your favorite movies with a remarkably well-rounded Dolby Atmos soundstage. The new rear side channel Samsung has added to 2020's 14-channel maximum contribute to the most immersive Dolby Atmos performance we've heard from a soundbar. As we tested the soundbar with action scenes, we found it never missed a beat when it comes to thumping out even the hardest impact sounds. It isn't polite in the slightest, but that's exactly how we like it. It's only let down by slightly less impressive music playback, which sounds somewhat unrefined and lacking the wow factor you'd expect at this price. The Q950A's price could assemble a decent separate system, instead meaning it is a really expensive option. However, nothing better combines and near separates great performance with the convenience of a soundbar. Number 2. Sony HTG700. The Sony HTG700 hits an excellent sweet spot for features, price, and the scale of its sound. It's a soundbar and wireless subwoofer combo, and the soundbar is a good size for TV of 48 inches and up. Being Sony, the sound here is not just simple stereo. It supports both the Dolby Atmos and DTS X Elite surround sound formats, which is not something guaranteed in even more high-end soundbars. And Sony uses its excellent sound processing and acoustic wizardry to create a real wall of sound that stretches way beyond the limits of your TV screen, but with convincing positioning and direction of specific sounds. But it does the basics really well too. The subwoofer gives it depth and bass that something like the Sonos Arc can't match on its own, and speech is really clear even in busy action soundtracks, and that's without the speech boosting mode turned on. Number 1. Sonos Arc. Sonos' latest surround sound solution is contained entirely in a single soundbar it calls Arc. While we're not sure if the device gets its name from the HDMI interface it uses, the curved sound it pitches, or the fact that it is perhaps, metaphorically, a vessel delivering impressive surround sound to the modern minimalist home, the system is hell-bent on short-circuiting the surround sound game. The Sonos Arc draws on Dolby's latest True HD and Dolby Digital Plus sound codecs to deliver the best quality lossless audio found on cutting-edge Blu-ray discs and some of the leading streaming services. It then enhances the 3D soundscape using Dolby Atmos object tracks to bounce certain sounds off the walls around you so they feel like they're coming at you from all angles. We found the effect to be pretty convincing in our test, if not as immersive as overhead speakers mounted on your ceiling, which is a big undertaking. While all this might sound complicated, we found the Sonos Arc setup couldn't be simpler, involving just a couple of steps on the smartphone app, and it can be easily connected to other Sonos speakers. The minimalist cable connections and all-in-one system construction add to this no-fuss feeling and streamlined aesthetic, making it the best Dolby Atmos soundbar you can buy in 2022. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best solo soundbar in 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.